ahead and go into our final segment, the last one. This one right here is a little great. So basically, it was this video that I saw that's kind of been going viral a little bit. Sort of. This guy that's talking about that a lot of our world leaders, including the Orange Man himself, Donald Trump, are aliens, but not just regular aliens of what you would think. The type of alien that we seen in Alien versus Predator or Independence. These aliens are aliens that are AI. That's the reason why it's kind of crazy and ironic that AI has gotten so powerful out of nowhere, really. Perhaps AI really kind of hit us rather fast. Like 5 years ago, AI was nowhere near this strong. But anyway, he's alluding that a lot of our world leaders are AI people, and they're going to. I appreciate the super chat, Marcus. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go with Mask Off. I like both songs, me personally, but I think Mask Off was a little hot in Cloud. But I'll say Cloud is more relatable. I'll go with that. Cloud, it's absolutely true how niggas are doing things with Cloud. It ain't just niggas. These 304s will too. Stay relevant, especially ones that's in that celebrity field. But anyways, appreciate the super chat. I'm about to go ahead and get started and let y'all hear what this ugly ass nigga had to say about world leaders and how a lot of them are aliens. Go ahead and play with this thing. All right, here we go.
So now the elites is giving people warnings about aliens coming here in November. But these aliens don't look like this. They are trying to say they look like this.
Also, let's go ahead. Let's point out he's saying in November. So let's try to remember that they're saying he's going to be here. They're going to be here in November. So let's pay attention in November this time. I'm definitely going to bring it up. November hit. Don't see. We start seeing some weird shit. When we remember what this guy said. Y'all remember? This ain't like nigga reported that. Put it out there. So y'all aware of it.
Feet tall black aliens. This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. First, I want to say the black carbon aliens control everything in the universe. These people are trying to distract you from the real truth. So when these aliens come, will it be real or will it be Project Blue Beam? I need people to understand we are living in different timelines. What if I told you the timeline we live in right now is really dead? They need other life forms to come back to save us. These so-called world leaders, they've been cloned by the great aliens. Remember, our timeline is not moving, therefore it's dead.
Well, basically what he's saying they've been cloned. So some of the real people of them were actually real. Clone them out. And, I'll go ahead and say this. I can see that being a possibility. And I do believe they're absolutely cloned. That unquestionably is going. So I mean I can rock with that. And have y'all seen these AI videos of them generating all these realistic looking images. And some of the time, if you don't look closely and know how to identify all the signs of, of possible AI, they can absolutely fool you. So if they can do that through video, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to create, humanoids that look absolutely like real people. I mean, it's just like the Terminator.
Great aliens are really artificial intelligence that live underground. They are not really aliens. They are robots, and they live underground bunkers. They've been working with these scientists for a long ass time because these great aliens or robots was once humans. So when you look at these life forms, you are looking at yourself in the future. They was once us. They sacrificed their spirituality for technology. But when they did this, they lost their spirit. Now they're trying to get back their spiritual roots. And if you look at the world, you will notice the same shit is happening all over again. Look at the internet. The internet is really the hive mind where everyone talk the same, look the same, think the same, react the same, trending topics. Every world leader you see is a great alien or artificial intelligence. They try to give us this brainwashed ass stories about man coming from monkeys. No, we are becoming artificial intelligence, the great aliens.
So that is the video. That's what the guy had to say. Basically, all of these world leaders that we have as of now, they are clones and they are artificial intelligence. They are robots. So you think Trump is a clone? I think it's possible. I'll tell you one of them that I absolutely, no question about it, believe is a clone. And yeah, it's Joe Biden. But you know what's crazy? I don't have that played right here. But I know I seen an actual video of Donald Trump himself saying that Joe Biden was a clone. That they said he passed away a long time ago. I actually seen it. I'm like, wow, that's crazy that Trump is talking about it. So, yeah, I believe. Absolutely. Now, do I believe everything that this fool has said in the video? I don't know. He said a lot. As far as human cloning, absolutely, I think. So, I don't want to get too religious or, spiritual or whatever you want to call it in this live. If you're familiar with the Bible, the Quran, and stuff like that, whatever it is you follow, the Bible, I'm a Bible guy. I was raised Christian. Although I don't necessarily identify as that still. In Revelation, it talks about, these mark of the beast and stuff like that. Ask me, that stuff is basically talking about people who selling stuff. Because remember on the very first morning show that I did, I talked about how they talk about memory chips, where they can basically control people's brain. So pretty much once they do that, you're pretty much an AI then. It said that the mark is supposed to be in your hand or toy. They kind of align. As Donald Trump won his election, we wouldn't have to worry about Donald Trump. Well, that's me. I think it happened perfectly the way it should have happened. I just think the world in general today has just absolutely been insane. And then the greatest part is how fast it's moving. Meanwhile, we hear they saying that the Earth is spinning faster, so that's the reason why it seems like time is moving. I don't know if it's just me, but it very much seems like to me that these years are flying by. Like some certain years, bro, I can't even certain years I can't even remember them like that. I'm like, damn, I was living this year. And I feel like it started COVID. You know what I'm saying? After 2020, everything just started moving differently and it started moving hella fast. You said Tupac and Big got clones. What do you mean by that? That's something. That about a few more minutes before I put this in the house so I can hear you out on this Tupac and Big situation. Well, it's getting dry, my people. I'm waiting on the answer for Tupac and Big small clone allegation. You know, the claim that you made. How is that? What did you hear from? That's something. But I do, yeah, absolutely. It's crazy. Speaking of the clone, I can't remember the guy's name. I know this guy just said he got into some kind of situation where the quote unquote elite were telling him the way he would get out of it. And you know, they say that these people be having these faces. I heard of this. Basically, where somebody put a mask up, make you look like a totally different person, and you look like somebody that you can already think. Guys said that they were trying to get him to become Gucci. I think it's kind of funny, but I'm just telling you, I remember seeing it. You know, it was rumored that Gucci Man was unalive in prison. He was in prison. And then, of course, later on, he got out. He got a skinnier version. A lot of people are saying he sounds different, he raps a little different. Some of them even went so far to say that his tattoo on his face, the ice cream, is off. So I don't know. You say every never gone from, I never thought about it. So I have no idea. This is my thing. You know what else is crazy? This we on this clone topic. What if you yourself is a clone? Because think about this. Let's say the real you. Do you remember that movie? It was a movie back in the day. Arnold Schwarzenegger. He basically he was a clone. He had a clone. And you know the clone and these Hollywood movies, they be making stories from real life events. Like it don't be just made up. But basically in the movie, you know, he had a clone and stuff like that. And I bet the clone didn't know he was a clone. So what if they got rid of whoever the real person and the clone was put out there? The clone never knew it was a clone. He thinking he the actual person. Of course, your family members and stuff wouldn't know. See, the Tupac can't figure it out because you can't bring it up. Old information. I'm not sure what you. I'm not following you. Hmm. But anyway, any follow-up questions, stuff like that? I'm at that hour mark, stuff like that. So I'm getting ready to close this thing out. Any follow-ups you can be about any of the topics that anyone in here want to touch on it? I definitely believe in. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot all about that. It's crazy because that was kind of recent. That was just like 2 years ago. Hey, it very much could be when he passed away. Then they put out the clone. So, what do you think the purpose of those making the clone? I mean, for one thing, I guess it could be profitable. Like, let's say somebody that's very high value to the world, making a whole lot of money. Then, you know what else is crazy? I just thought about this. Dang, bro, that's wrong for me. It was also put out there that Michael Jackson was. They said, obviously, this is all alleged. Allegedly, Michael Jackson passed away in 70. I can't remember what they said took him. Some kind of sickness, whatever. But they said after that happened, they cloned and put that out because Michael Jackson was way out to the world. How much money was making off. And then they started. It was a video showing the difference between his facial expression and stuff like that. Started going through those bleach, what they were saying, bleaching situations, and they were saying even his song, his style of singing. I remember saying that, and I mean, I can see it being a little off a tad bit. I don't know if I want to say he's a clone or not. He was, but yeah, this clone is shit absolutely crazy. AI in general, absolutely crazy. Seen a video not too long ago that looks like people with some kind of ride. I was like a full film. When I first looked at it, I thought this shit was crash to the water and stuff like that. And crazy. Think about it. They're looking at stuff that looks that real. All of us got a cell phone. All of us got, well, not all of us. A lot of us got some kind of electronic. So they're capturing our images, capturing our voices. And think about it. If you go against the power structure, they can have the power of generating false images. That's the reason why this AI is so dangerous. They can generate false images that you can tell. And basically indicate to you situations that you actually have no idea of, but you know how gullible the public is. So as a man, because we believe in it. And at this point of our lives, we should question it because everything is questionable. But yeah, it's getting very, very dangerous. It's going to be hard to know what's real, what's not. I'm probably for sure these clones make money. Yeah, that's the reason why they're doing it. They want to deal with the AI version of it because they're not going to be able to tell them no. They're not going to be able to resist going out there and making Appreciate that, Demarcus. Yeah. So pretty much, I think it's just mostly me and you just actually interacting. So I'm about to get ready to go in and close it. But big shout out to everybody that did stop through. I appreciate it. About to get ready to close this remark. But make sure to catch me tomorrow, same time. Um, but until then, make sure y'all tune in to the after hours. And we'll be streaming again tomorrow. I mean, later on tonight, same time, 11 Central Time, 9, 9 Pacific, and 12 o'clock Eastern. So those of y'all that can make it, make sure y'all stop through for the after hours.